Crypto.com, Crowcoin holders, we've got a video for you guys. I'm telling you how I am navigating these markets right now, how I am personally profiting off of these markets, and I'm going to be telling you guys where I think this market's going to be headed. So without further ado, welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Anything I say is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's hop into it. All right, guys, so I want to start off here on Crowcoin. We are still trying to figure out which direction we want to be going here on the daily time frame. We are trading below 15-cent price level. Very important price level, in my opinion. I've had a lot of success trading this price level, and right now, what I was really looking for was a coin flip. Before we broke down below this, I was saying, if we can flip 15 cents as support, if we break through and bounce back and flip it as support, I'm looking to long. But if we break below and get rejected off of this, I'm looking to short. And I am short Crowcoin right now with a very tight stop loss, all right, guys, because I'm prepared for Q4 to flip bullish. I see the overall market, like how the market sentiment. People are saying that the top is in, that the bull market's over. It's been over. People are saying it's been over forever. And, this happens every bull market. Every bull market. And, yeah, maybe they're right. Maybe they're right. And I think there's a chance that it is over. But we're in that last phase where you're not going to know if it's actually over until it's really actually over. And you won't know until, fast forward 3 months, 5 months, maybe even half a year. And I think that that's probably where a lot of people get mixed up, because they start listening to people. When it looks bearish, people start saying, oh, it's over. And when it looks bullish, people say it's going to go on forever. And you can kind of get caught up in the semantics of it, really, just about different people having different emotions and they've been through different trauma of the market, if you will, and learned different lessons. And sometimes the price action does something and it gives them like PTSD, some of these traders that are like, oh, I remember when that happened back in Nam when that happened, and I'm selling it all. Yeah. You got to be careful for that. But yeah, I think that you should listen to some of it. You should try to view what the overall sentiment is and take it with a grain of salt, because some of it, there is valuable information. You just have to kind of sift through the weeds, if you will. But so what am I doing right now? I'm short Crowcoin with a very tight stop loss, because at any moment this could just blast back up. But I will say, when I look at this, I think that there's a higher likelihood, if we are rejecting off of 15 cents, that we fulfill the bloody chair pattern. I'm going to be calling it that. It's when you got this, you get this, and then you fulfill the chair. I think that that's probably going to be playing out. It looks like that's playing out. It looks like it wants to come down. I would say that if we start banging on this 15 cents a little bit longer here, and we fail to break above it, I would expect another capitulation down to probably 12 cents. And the real question is, will it wick further? If it wicks further than 12 cents and we close above 12 cents, I think that we're going to continue to break down, guys, over an extended period of time. But as of right now, I'm short with tight stop losses, and I'm prepared to see a bounce. And me saying that, guys, follow me on Twitter, 333Blacksea. I'm longing Bitcoin. I'm high leverage scalping Bitcoin. I know this is crazy, but I did a 500x long position on BTC, just in and outs. And 6% here, 6% there, 6% there. It adds up quickly. And I would say that if you guys want to be high leverage scalping, don't be using 500x leverage. I kind of was just playing around because I was using BTCC, and I've never messed around with an exchange that's 500x leverage. So I checked it out, and I was having some fun with it. But I would say that this is probably the best time for scalping, but you need to be on your toes, guys. You need to be on your toes if you're high leverage scalping right now, and you need to be prepared to zig and zag, because at any moment, like I said, I'm prepared for a big move to the upside or a big move to the downside to basically wipe out that leverage, guys. Again, I think that that's going to happen. I think a lot of people got spooked by the big leverage flush out, but I think people immediately went back into the market, and I'm sure it's not going to be $20 billion, but I think there's another liquidation event coming. I really do. But guys, I say it is the season for high leverage scalping, playing with lighter fluid and a blowtorch, but making some money. That's my plan right now. And guys, I do excel in high leverage scalping, and I also my best trading strategy by far is swing trading, but like multi-month, multi-quarter swing trading. But sometimes I can get down in the trenches, if you will, and high leverage scalp, and it's fun to do. So I do it. I'm obviously using money I'm not afraid to lose when I'm using 500x leverage. But if you guys do want to trade, feel free to check out in the pinned comment section or description box below. Sign up to BTCC. Get 10% bonus on all deposits. Pretty incredible stuff. And up to 500x leverage if you want to get a little bit degen with it. But guys, please be careful if you're using anything over 20x leverage is nuts. Unless you're doing very, very small amounts of money that, like for a piece of gum, you know what I mean? Like money you're really not afraid to lose. And if you're trying to really pinpoint like a bottom of a channel and catch a long, then maybe 500x leverage makes sense. That's kind of what I do. When I'm looking at channels, I'm figuring out, okay, where would like an area of interest where a liquidity sweep would be. And I open up that 500x long and I try to catch it, and I usually get stopped out. But sometimes it plays out and it's nice, right? But yeah, guys, check out all the other awesome affiliate links down below as well. It really helps support this channel, guys. So Chronos right now, ranked 26, down 4.88%. I'm short Chronos right now. But like I said, tight stop loss. Really, like if we break back above 15 and about 25, 15 and a half cents, I'll get stopped out on it. But right now, I'm like 200% in the profit. I shorted right when we broke below this, like a 20x short. But all in all, I think that we should be expecting a little bit of a bounce here on Bitcoin, and that probably will stop that Crowcoin trade out. But that's why I'm longing Bitcoin and I'm shorting Crow, because I think that there's going to be a little bit of a bounce here soon. We're sitting at a $5.18 billion market cap for Chronos. That's basically where we were sitting at yesterday. And really, like, look at this. So I've been talking about this 200-day moving average on Bitcoin. And if we can, anytime we, okay, there's a couple scenarios, right? One is you come and test it, and you see a big bounce, and like it's like, okay, like the market's kind of reset, RSIs are reset, and now you can be prepared for potentially a larger move to maybe new all-time highs. But my area of interest right now is really right here at around 116,000. If we do not break below the 200-day moving average. If we break below the 200-day moving average, I'm going to say, yeah, look out below, look for 94,000. That's going to be my opinion on that. But I think that we're probably due for the bounce here sooner rather than later, at least to 110K. It's very rare that you'll just see flush out. Like, that's not usually how it works. Usually if you see that flush out, it's going to be in quick moves, like very, very quick moves. And this hasn't even had the bounce yet. So I think that the bounce needs to come, trap everybody, and then bam, or the bounce comes here and we test 116 and make new all-time highs. That's really where my mind's at with this. But guys, let me know what you think. Are you bullish on the market? Do you think we're going to see a bounce? Do you think that the bull market's over? Are you trading it? What are you doing? Are you shorting the entire market? Are you trying to short the top? I want to know what you guys have to say about that. Right now, personally, like I said, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I'm long Bitcoin, hopefully do like 116,000. And I'm short Crowcoin to get stopped out in the profit. But that's all I got, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe, churn out. Check out all those awesome affiliate links down below. Sign up to BTCC, and I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.